welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome
almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Will Warren.
When it comes to hitters with the five, is depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one fouled off. Popped up. Paredes makes the catch, 1 down. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. That one misses. Ball 1. Warren, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0. That one missed.
3 balls, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Vamos arriba, vieja.
Right there, last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 gone, runner at first. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 1 out, and a runner at second here in game 2 of the NLCS. Next offering is outside. Close, but call the ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And that's in the dirt. Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Stepping in, Ted Williams. And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missing there. And the count is even, 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Durant headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Returned by Paredes at second.
Sí, sí, los que están en el stream vieron cómo se le metió esa pelota en el guante, vale. Está bien, está bien. Buen inning. Buen inning.
Back for more from the Bronx. Our starter in this one, Sonny Gregg. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jeremy Pena. And he takes a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. 1 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Ramirez.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Bregman is under it. That's out number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Red Sox already leading. Outfield playing straight up now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Simmons right there to make the grab. That is the inning. Second game of the NLCS. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. And next for the Red Sox, Ted Simmons. On the ground right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Batting it, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-0.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Check swing called strike, and the count is 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first.
Vamos arriba.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Jorge Posada, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 1 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball out to left field. And there are 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Isaac Paredes at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Fought off foul. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. And Judge back in safely. Two outs. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over. Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. David Ortiz. Warren back to work. That one in there across the letters. And that's down and away. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw across his body, and he gets him. Nicely done. Now it's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1 with a
foul cerrado, mano. Mire ese PCI, Dios mío. ¿Hasta cuándo?
Check swing, called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's towards center. Williams should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Jarren Duran. He reached out to walk his first time. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manny.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here now the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jason Varitek looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. There's the strike. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 2 of the NLCS. Snap throw to third. Duran back in on a dive. And that one hammered. Way back.
¡Vamos, viejita! Jason Marite, papá. A dormir sin sueño. Vamos, papá, hay que seguir sumando. Vamos arriba, vieja. Vamos arriba. Vamos arribita, caballito. Bien, Jason Marite.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. Down and in, moved his feet. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman, Lou.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is
¡Halo! ¿Qué pasa, Arca? Tengo que transmitir porque después dicen que ando con chinito y esas cosas. Yo creo que los Yankees eso están como lo de la vida real.
So up next, Bernie Williams. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings. You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Struck him out looking.
The batter, number 3.
So the lineup flips over. And next for New York, Jeremy Pena. Fly to left his first time. That one pushed foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Ground ball left side. Sends it across the first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
For you growing up in New York City, being you're a big sports fan, tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
1-2.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's caught for the out. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The right fielder.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground, right side, Paredes slings. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one's upstairs, ball 1. In the air, center field, Williams. And that's the third out. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight, come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And he steps off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Comes the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Outfield playing straight up now. Back to the mound. It hit him. In there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now it's Posada with 2 in scoring position. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hand.
He's in there. It's 3-1. 2 on, 1 out. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And that is downstairs.
A la mía, mano.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Swing and a
Foul, foul, no.
And it stays fair. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. Now the throw comes in.
Ah, marica.
Runner holds at third.
Ahora todo una loquera, ¿ves? No jodas, huevón.
Position with 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Isaac Paredes. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, and the postseason success continues for him. Liga stepping in now for the Yankees. New pitcher on now, Garrett Crochet.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so
Dale, mongólico.
best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Pickoff move to first. Paredes.
Cejao. Cejao, vieja. No joda.
Out of this jam.
Up the middle. Quick feed to second for 1.
No importa, papi. Vamos. Se empató el juego, pero está bien. Está bien, hay que batear. Esa es la única manera.
Second game of the NLCS. So stepping in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts tries to hold up. Appeal
Lo pasé, umpire. No lo pasé. Mira eso.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Bogaerts retired.
You're out. Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pulls that one foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down.
Vamos, Mason.
Juicy breaking ball, but the most success.
Saca la cara, vieja. Eres el MVP de la season regular. Vamos. Vamos, no te quieres pichar por ahí. Vamos, que no te quieres pichar por ahí. Vamos. No, vamos, vamos arriba.
Really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance.
No, marico, increíble. Increíble. Increíble ese palo. Ah, no.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out.
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos, vieja! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! Jarren Durán, papá. ¡Vamos, vieja!
Now it's going to be Jason Varitek. Here's a high fly ball out to center.
Vamos arriba, bien.
It's under it. And there's 2 away. So now it's the full hole hitter, Ted Williams. But 3 runs across here in game 2 of the NLCS. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Está bien, se recuperó, vieja, vamos.
Back here in New York, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Looks like he wants the signs again.
El humilde, el bajito. Todavía no he sacado el otro. Ah, se fue eso, se quedó ahí. Es imposible dejarla ahí. Repítela, vamos, repítela.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jeremy Pena. Inside just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Center field. Durant in position. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Ramirez.
Hard hit down the line and left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
William, Dios mío, eso es lo malo, mano. Que en outfield, está malo.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 100 and...
Oh, diving stop. Over to first. Got him. He's out. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Joe Kelly.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Kelly, the slender right-hander. So now 1-2. Red Sox by 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here.
Vamos, hay que ser más vieja.
In the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Ottavino back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Elliot Ramos up next for the Red Sox.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through and just bores in on the hands.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Como peleé el anterior, chicos.
Get that front foot down early.
Increíble.
Spread out. He's really late right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the
Simon,
outfield.
por Dios.
Keep it on the ground. It feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Ripped to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Bogaerts retired. And that is... Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. And there's a strike.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's out to center field. Duran sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. That pitch gets the corner, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Red Sox leading it by 2. Started after it. Appeal to third.
Bien, Joe Kelly.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaac Paredes. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And here is Lance Berkman. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1
With the
strike.
tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Over to first, and he's safe. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Williams on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that will end the inning. Back in New York. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
So back to the top of the order. And next for the Red Sox. Mason Wynn, not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
This to third. Ramirez. The throw to second. Now over to Berkman. Double play. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Next pitch misses. 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It has the distance gone. It's 7-4.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. That to right. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. So they turn things over to the righty, Randy Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. On the ground. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Pena stands in here, takes ball one low. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Base is empty, one away. You're in the late stages of game 2. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. Jose Ramirez now at the plate, 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses. And that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
The Red Sox leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Now he steps off to reset. Two down, nobody on. Rip to right. Yordan Alvarez stepping in now for the Yankees. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
A little bit low, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two now. So a walk puts runners at first and second, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing, and it's through for a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now.
Está peligroso aquí. Está peligroso aquí. Está peligrosísimo. Muy peligroso.
Posada steps to the plate, and the bases are full. New arm out of the bullpen, Logan Webb.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
This one is blasted, a no-doubter.
Qué mierda, marico. Tenía que ir a las manos ese picheo, mano.
And they lead it. It's 8-7.
Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Malísimo ese picheo.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. Webb, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. No question about this one.
Está bien, está bien. Este pitcher, mal elección de pitcher ahí.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 9-7.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
2 outs, nobody on. Isaac Paredes stepping in now for the Yankees. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 10-7.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Camilo Doval on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And a base hit.
Arriba, vamos arriba. Esto es así, papá.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Well struck, right field. Ramos pulls that one
Esto es así, papá. Vamos.
that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. First pitch misses.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Caught! And he made it.
La buena del suertudo.
So stepping in for Boston. Alex Bregman, 0 for 3 in this one.
New York Yankees, number 81, Luis Heel.
Just missed. Yankees up by 3. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That ball's carrying. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Ay, no, mira ese
Base is
PCI.
empty. And now Elliot Ramos. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
Next offering misses down and away. The Red Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for. Right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Simmons stands in now and watches strike 1. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality.
Line drive. Reach and try, but can't bring it in. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out.
¡Qué mentira, Dios mío!
Back in the Bronx. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Man at first, nobody out. And up next for New York, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw over to first. Pena gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's inside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that is ball 4. And the Yankees are in business.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk. And things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations. So he's going to.
So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
Swinging a foul straight back. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one missing low. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Runners on the move. Got him swinging. And that's a throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And now we'll step off and check on third. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good eye right there. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Durant under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 4. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 14-7.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now, and having the game of his life.
Digging in, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, the 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Durant settles underneath it, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Xander Bogaerts. That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone! And X leaves the yard. It's 14-8.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 14-9.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Back to the top of the order. Mason Wynn up next for the Red Sox. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now here is Jarren Duran. He's a guy who does it all.
For the Yankees, number 13, Billy.
And it skips into there. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the NLCS.
Ball, no.
And that misses. And now 2-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jason Varitek. First pitch just misses. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. A gigantic blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they're chipping away. It's 14-10.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
He's hitting for Boston, number 28, J.U.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of high. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees salvage game 2 here at home to even this series.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for game 3.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphic.
Here come the boogeyman, we doing the can, run the clock on American Bandstand, rushing the pan, not a fan of the jam, band sweating on the floor, do you know understand? Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls in it, cause I need all the things that's in the damn, cause I need, you're the punk rock, bumble while you shuffle your feet, up in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in a rap race, feeling them all, I'm stuck in a bad place, fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe, my face, nothing the game, no one to blame, it's always the same, you can't contain, no one can, the people the fame, with the one paid, with the book, never remains, that I can die happily, while you screaming my name. Yeah, take the mask off, I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster, why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and bronies wanting to turn the bands only. Can't buy my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch that's fantastic. This is classic practice, my roller gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic. Some
kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out and shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Oh, leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So as mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyra Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been high since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Bocan. My just lost his mama. Ain't I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called the troops. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, su gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, fila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando en mera verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son unas bandidas, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Camalier, International Flow, John Gama, dándole la mata, desde el valle las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que le está dando vértigo, viendo para acá arriba.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life I hard times like yeah. Nazareth, I'm f***ed up, homie, you f***ed up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, now let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy painting on a Rico. Digging in my pocket, in a profit big enough to feed you every day. My life to get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I'm black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I'm right till I'm right for God. When you know, we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
Nights in my prayers.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past.
Watch my back, they gon' run on how they come.
Yeah.
Get your block, get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe, Winnister, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my load of charges, don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection, they be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you? No telling what I got in the system to you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Pin say noir, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The Peking to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep and my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the executioner, speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I wanna clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars, state prisoner.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me.